All right, now we're going to look at solving equations that involve algebraic fractions. So there are three steps that we take to solve these. The first step is determine the lowest common denominator. Second step is multiply everything in the equation by the lowest common denominator. And lastly, reduce and solve. So example number 1 looks like this. The lowest common denominator is 4 because that's our only fraction. So we multiply everything by 4. And when we do that, we get this line. So multiplying this fraction by 4 just got rid of the denominator. And now we solve like we normally do. So we subtract 8 from both sides, divide both sides by -3, and we get that m equals -4. Example number 2. Again, we only have one fraction, and it's over 4. So our lowest common denominator is 4. So we multiply everything in the equation by 4, so that just gives us x plus 11 from that fraction. 9 times 4 gave us 36. -3 times 4 gave us -12. Now I just brought together that 11 and 36 to get 47. Subtract 47 on both sides to get that x equals -59. Example number 3, now we have two fractions. So we have 1 over 3 and 1 is over 7. So our lowest common denominator would be 21. So we have to multiply everything in the equation by 21. So it'll look something like this. And now we can start to reduce or simplify. So 21 divided by 3 would give us 7a's. 21 divided by 7 would give us 3a's. 21 times 4 gives us 84. So I can collect like terms on the left-hand side to get 10a. And now just divide each side by 10 and get it into lowest terms. So you'll get 42 over 5, or 8.4. And lastly, example number 4, we have a fraction that's over 4 and one that's over 3. So the lowest common multiple, or lowest common denominator, is 12. So we multiply both sides of the equation by 12. Okay, this one works a little bit differently. So when we reduce this, we have 12 divided by 4 gave us 3 times x minus 2. 12 divided by 3 gave us 4 times 2x plus 5. So now we still have to expand out some brackets. And when we expand, we'll get this line. Now I've just combined two steps into one, so I'm moving all of my x's onto the right-hand side by subtracting 3 x's from each side. And I'm moving all of my numbers to the left-hand side by subtracting 20 on both sides. And when you do that, you'll get this line. And now we just divide by 5 on both sides.